Born in Edendale in 1899, Burt Munro's dedication to motorcycles was enormous, and his life's achievements are legendary. He purchased his first motorcycle at the age of 15 and had his first Indian Scout in 1920. The bike he would continue to modify with his own custom-made unique parts for the rest of his life. After setting a number of New Zealand land speed records in the 1940s and 1950s, his next goal was to compete at the Bonneville Salt Flats in Utah, United States. His first trip to Bonneville as a competitor was in 1962, and there he set a land speed record of 178.97 miles per hour. His 1967 record of 183.58 miles per hour still stands today. Burt Munro was an extraordinary character that represents real and positive Kiwi attributes such as ingenuity, dogged determination, and a laid-back and humorous demeanour.
On his Indian, 1920 Indian that he had basically from a young fella that he modified slowly over the years to get it to the point where it could do the speeds on the lake and also at the beach as well. He had the Indian, but he also had a Valicette as well, which was, highly modified as well, and also broke some records as well in New Zealand, but never went overseas with that one. It's 50th anniversary of the Burt Munro breaking the world land speed record at Bonneville Salts in America. So we're doing it on the same day just to celebrate one of our founding members of our motorcycle club back in the day. We expect probably about 30 if on low numbers. If we get more than that, we'll be really wrapped with that, but 30 bikes is probably about where we want to be. But by the look of it already, they're already starting to line up, so we might exceed that. The reason obviously the tie-up is with the new bike museum that we have here at Mecca, so we thought we'd kick it off here and then work our way up to E. Hayes and Sons, which is where the Burt's original bike is stored and looked after by the Hayes family, so we thought it'd just tie in all together, tying those two events in. Some are in the Southland Motorcycle Club and others are from different chapters of different clubs, and it's just general public as well, just with a bike and want to be part of it. We've opened it up to anybody with any kind of bike. It doesn't matter what kind of breed and what kind of model. It just we're just more bikes out to celebrate the day is what we're after.
Well, for the anniversary is mostly just because of Dad, what he's doing for the club, and previous racing with all through the Burt Munro. So that's pretty much why I'm involved in it. 11 years now. The very first Burt Munro I watched, and then I started about a week after that as a racer. I actually ride a 1930 Rudge. My MV100, it's my bucket. I know he would probably think we're all bloody silly, but it's all right. I think it's great that we actually celebrate him in this way because, well, what else would you do? You'd miss out on all of this if we didn't celebrate it. So all come together in a different way, so this is how we celebrate it.
I've sort of been involved in it since it started. Even though I'm from Nelson, I'd come to the original Burt Munro, the two original Burt Munro festivals down here. Then when I shifted down here with the motorcycle collection, we needed to be involved with the Burt Munro being one of the largest motorcycle events in the Southern Hemisphere, and by being the manager of Classic Motorcycle Mecca, it was a natural fit to be on board with this event, especially today. They are the two replicas that were used in the movie. Also, the other two bikes that we've got here are out of the collection of this Classic Motorcycle collection in Invercargill here. One of them in particular, the little Indian Camelback beside here, one of the rarest and earliest Indian motorcycles in the world, here in Invercargill in the home of Burt Munro. That, complementing the Burt Munro story of Invercargill, we've brought the New Zealand story of John Britain out into the public eye. Basically the three bikes that we've got here, largest collection of Britain bikes on display anywhere in New Zealand. The only other Britain bike that's on display in New Zealand public displays at Te Papa. So it's a long way from Wellington, Te Papa to Invercargill. So it's a big feature of what's going on here in Invercargill. And basically this collection is 300 motorbikes ranging in age from 1902 to 2004. Shifted to Invercargill a year ago. Previously they were in Nelson, belonged to Tom Sturgis and put together by Tom Sturgis, and they were bought by the Richardson Group 12 months ago, shifted to Invercargill to enhance Invercargill and put it on the map and complement Transport World as well. I believe it can evolve. There's plenty of scope for evolving, especially in the classic motorcycle side of it. It was originally started off as a classic motorcycle event and it may have lost momentum in that line, but now with us here with this large classic motorcycle collection and the Hayes collection of classic motorcycles, we believe that the Burt Munro and changing the time of the year, which could be more conducive to warmer weather.
Now in the show, let's go check out some bikes that were on display and meet some of the riders.
It's the Motor Guzzi 1200 Sport, and my name's Owen Miller.
My name's Ricky Stewart, I'm from Eendale, and this is my 1989 Mark V Le Mans. I've been riding it for about 2.5 years, and I participate in the Burt Munro Challenge on my pre-89 Classic, so I'm enjoying the day out.
It's a 1980 MB100 Honda.
What do you do with it?
Bucket race. Thrash it around.
Hi, I'm Colin Clark. We're representing our Deep South Kiwi chapter here. This is a 2017 CVO Street Glide, and I've ridden Harleys for 40 years.
G'day, yeah, it's a 1952 AJS, and that's about it.
How long have you had it?
About 3 years. Yeah.
Pretty classic,
Yeah, the Vintage Car Club and all that sort of thing, so it's good, yeah.
Good morning, folks. I'm here today because of the Burt Munro Festival Day on the anniversary of his speed record over Utah on the Salt Flats, and I've actually met Burt Munro in person back in 67, 68 in Dunedin, and actually got his autograph, and I'm actually on the Burt Munro movie under the heading of Burt Munro God of Speed. So yeah, and I've met one of his sisters, Elizabeth, about 4 years ago at Wyndham at the street race, and a little old lady approached me and asked me who I was and how many years I've been coming here, and I said, well, this is my 4th year. And so, well, I've been coming here every year. I'm Burt Munro's daughter, and I just wilted. I'm riding a 2010 Can-Am Spider 990. I've just had this for just over a month. I find it totally different from two wheels, but hey, once you get used to it, it's a whole totally different world that you become involved in. You're still leaning into corners, so to speak, but yeah, you've got 3 wheels under you rather than 2. Has reverse gear, registered as a car. It's only $76 $70 a year for 12 months rego, has reverse gear, traction control, ABS braking, adjustable shocks, you know, all the whistles and bells, and there's more I can get for it if I want to, so yeah.
Hi, I'm Jeff Milne. I'm from Invercargill. It's a 2012 Victory. It's a Corey Ness version, 1 of 100. The only one in New Zealand, this one. So yeah, and they don't make them anymore. So collectible.
Hi, I'm Phil Kelly. This is my 1941 G3L matchless. I've had it for about 3 years. Long time. Yeah. Just this bike and a few classic cars.
What's the longest ride you've done with it?
Just out around the perimeter of Invercargill, out around Otasara and that.
Hi, I'm Dave from Central Otago Motorcycle Hire. We've got a 2015 Indian Scout which anyone can hire and ride as long as they've got a licence.
Hi, I'm Bruce Hamlin. I've got a Ducati 748 with a 750 2-valve monster engine in it, so it puts me into BSF2 or the F3 class.
And how long have you been riding?
I've probably had it for about 10 years now. So,
Why did you get today?
for the Burt Munro 50th anniversary, bit of fun, ride a race bike on the street, no registration needed.
Yeah, hi, I'm Wayne. Got an XTR 1200cc Yamaha here for the day.
Yeah, howdy. Bike's a 2011 VT Honda.
Hi, I'm Daryl Argyle, just 2012 Suzuki C50 Boulevard. Just ridden it from town to come to this event.
Yeah, Tony Styles and Motor Guzzi Stelvio. It's a 2013. Yeah.
Hello, I'm Ian Ridd and I'm riding a 1951 Triumph Thunderbird. Oh, quite a while. Probably about 54 or 55 years.
It's always been Triumphs?
No, not always. I've never really had modern bikes, I've always had old bikes, and of this one here I've had for about close to 40 years. It was one of the bikes that was used on the bikie scenes and on the beach, so yeah.
Another piece of history.
Yeah.
Morning to you all. I'm Shane Wilson and this is my 1997 Vulcan Kawasaki. Lovely old girl, she's a 1500 and I just love riding her. She's beautiful.
Yes, you go. This is Phil Ringy, Tribal Nations, and this is old Softail Heritage.
Got it. The 1916 Indian Scout. Was Ross Ryan's originally.
Oh, this is a 75 Sportster that I've pinfaded. Yeah, my name's Nathan. I get out for events like this. Yeah.
Hi, I'm Rick. I'm from Dunedin, and this is a DRZ 400.
Hi, I'm Baggy McCormick, riding a 2012 Night Ride Special from Invercargill.
G'day, my name's Dougal. I ride an ST1300 on the Sports Tour. We're here to celebrate Burt Munro's 50th anniversary of his Speedland record. I'm from Christchurch. Beautiful ride down yesterday. I'm a member of the Patriots Defence Force Motorcycle Club.
Yeah, we had a fantastic ride yesterday. The weather was good. No rain and no. Took a few back roads. It was wonderful. Yeah, really awesome.
I'm Jamie Bride and Carmel Bride. So we've come over to the Burt Munro as a celebration for Doug and also just to catch up with everyone over here. We're from Australia, I'm from Queensland and Jamie's from Victoria. We came over a couple of years ago and had a really good experience with my husband and then decided to come back again just to celebrate and enjoy. Just the atmosphere, it's just something different to what we see in Australia and things like that, so it's just different and see all the bikes and just enjoy. This is the third year that we've come across and just, as I said, it's just something that's totally different to what you see in Australia.
What it is I've got so many kids wanting to have a ride. I sit on it, so that's what I'm doing, getting all the kids sitting on board.
Hi, I'm Charlotte and I'm riding a CRE 150R.
Hi, I'm Joel. I'm riding a Kawasaki 85-2 stroke.
Hi, I'm Alexa and I ride a Honda CRF 150. Oh, it's really fun. It gives you the adrenaline rush.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Russell Ailing. I'm riding a 1936 ES2 Norton. I got it from my father, Sid Ailing. Used to race it on the beach with Burt Munro.
Oh yeah, I'm really happy with the response. Looks like we've got about 50 plus bikes at the moment, so it's better than 15 that we initially kicked off. Thought, oh well, you know, it'll be a wee run and not many people will turn up, so yeah, no, it looks like we've got the support that we need on the day, so it's been real good.
family connection. My grandparents, grandfather more so, sponsored Burt to and from his fair from the States each time. And he was just a great family friend. Dad raced against him. And yeah, he was just, and the achievements he done are, you know, like to take a motorbike and increase its speed fourfold, which is pretty much what he did, and work on it for 57 years is a feat that's never going to be repeated in motorcycling history. 55 motorbikes, a number of cars, and there's just a lot of memorabilia stuff. You got to just, it's all throughout the shop, so you've just got to be on the lookout all the time.